Hey there. My name is Chad. I want to do a review on this power rack that I got off of Amazon. Um, pretty good. I've seen a lot of feedback. A lot of people looking into it. It seems like one of the more well respected, well made, but lesser priced racks out there. I'm doing this off my webcam, and so the quality's gonna be pretty bad, and it's gonna take forever to upload. So I'm gonna be short and concise. So this rack, at least as when I got it, was going for $199 plus shipping. First thing I want to talk about is the guy in the company. Really, really good guy. Really good to deal with. Um, Coincidentally, his warehouse is about 15 minutes from where I live, so he was, I was fortunate. He was really nice enough and accommodating to meet me, so I was able to pick it up directly from where he ships from and save on the shipping. So I gotta say, the guy's really nice to deal with. He was asking me for suggestions, other equipment that I've seen, that maybe he'll look into fabricating or how the company he works with fabricates. So from like a service standpoint, the guy's really good. Talk about a few things. I want to talk about kind of the good, the bad, the sturdiness of this thing. So and size. So this is a 7-foot rack. This is my basement, and I think it's maybe 8-foot ceilings here. One thing I like is that because I don't have a lot of space, the pull-up bar is actually a few inches below the top of the rack. So I think the top of the rack measures around 83 inches. So then the pull-up bar is about, I think pull-up bar, you're looking at about 79, 80 inches or so, which is good because it gives me clearance. I can actually I can get my chin above the bar and still not hit my head, not have my head hit the ceiling. So that's one good thing like about the rack. Hey, what's up, bud? It's actually, what's over? Okay. It's pretty sturdy rack. Here, just hang on the bed, all right? It's pretty sturdy, right? I mean, I don't have much experience. I don't throw around a lot of weight. I mean, maybe I'm deadlifting 300, doing a little over 300 for calves and stuff like that. So it's for what I can do. I'm not going to test the limits of this thing at all. It's it moves a little bit lateral, not much. Back to forth. I mean, I'm not the most mechanical guy, so I was able to assemble this thing by myself. And I think it does, it stands, does pretty well. Let me show you the couple things that, which, he was upfront with telling me as well, and things I'd recommend to people that are looking to get this. So, here, come with me. One thing is, well, the J hooks, if you call them that, really aren't J hooks, right? Sorry. So I know you can buy J hooks. If you're nervous about bar rolling off, I haven't had any issues. I know you can buy J hooks that fit this separately. That's one thing. The other thing is the directions, or the way that these are more of an assembly tip. You see this post? It's one. When you do the post, one's marked L, and the other came marked with an R. I thought it meant left and right. I really have no idea what it means, but the ones that are marked R are for the rear. The ones that's marked L are for the front. Just take note of that, because I first started doing it thinking it was left and right, left front, left back, right front, right back, and that wasn't the case. So just an assembly tip. The other thing the guy mentioned when I picked it up is that on the bottom, which makes it easy for assembly, there are the bolts that go into the base. So if you have 4 posts, there are 2 on each post. 1, 2, so they're 8 in total. They are, I guess, the bolts are different than the bolts that you use to assemble on the top. So these are different bolts. They're different size, but I guess again, I don't know the technical term for these, but how these come out, those I guess the ones in the bottom go flush. So make sure that if you're ordering this, when it comes, make sure that you identify the 8 kind of flat bolts, because those are the ones that because they're going to be flush with the base and the floor. So just know that when you get them. 2 other things, just they don't come with. There's no markings. I mean, so with the holes, I actually someone suggested taking a marker. I just marked them every other hole. It just made it easier because I didn't do that at first, and I was just like guessing and trying, so now it's like I know when I do a bench press, I put or if I do inclines, I put it on, I put the top hook on 16, where before it was always trial and error. So one thing I'd recommend is that they don't come marked, but this is just for a very inexpensive good quality functional piece of equipment. So not the biggest deal. It took me 5 minutes to sit there and number 2 through 28, whatever it is, um, all the way up. So that's a tip. The last thing is the the safety bars here. They're pretty tight, and so there's not like a lot of space in between here and the hook. So I know on I think when you whether this guy's selling on eBay and Amazon, he mentions that there may be some paint scrapping. Definitely there is. I tried putting athletic tape on it, but the problem was it got thick and got caught like when I'd be moving the bars in and out of the hole. So um, I don't really have a suggestion for it. It's just you're just gonna have to get used to the sound of the fact that the paint's chipping off it. Maybe you can buy some heavy duty paint to put over it. Maybe he'll change the safety bars down the line. I'm not sure. Again, that's probably like the biggest complaint I have with this thing is just because it has that like, or at least when I first start. Now that I've worn off enough of paint, it doesn't happen as much. But at first, it was almost like that, fingernail chalkboard sound. And that I just didn't care for that. But that's really the only major complaint I have with this thing. And again, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Again, for what you're paying for the quality of this thing, you could easily overlook it. So all in all, I'm very satisfied with the rack. The price for what I do, like I said, I'm not even close to a power lifter. I don't want to be, but it's beyond functional. Is way well worth the value. And in my eyes, for the cost, it's really sturdy. So hope this review helps, and anyone getting this, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Take care.